Stormbreaker comes down like a guillotine, the axe that split Thanos' skull to sternum, forged in the heart of a dying star, swung by a god with everything he's got, and Doctor Doom catches it on 2 fingers, doesn't flinch, doesn't slide back an inch. He holds the killing blow of the God of Thunder the way you'd stop a closing door. And here's the thing that should terrify you. That's not even the scariest moment in this trailer. The scariest moment is quiet. It's a man in a dark suit, in a house with golden curtains holding up a little laminated card. No music sting, no explosion, and if you blinked, you missed Marvel confessing. Right there, out loud, in a room where nothing happens, exactly who burned down the multiverse. Because we're gonna get to all of it. Namor holding back an entire ocean to sit on a throne. Gambit lighting up the X-Mansion like the 4th of July. Cyclops tearing the sky open with an optic blast. Shang-Chi's rings against Gambit's staff. Yelena fighting a version of herself. Sentinels torn apart across the X-Mansion lawn. It's the most stacked trailer Marvel has ever cut. And every second of it, all the spectacle, all the money on screen is noise next to that one card in that one room, held by that one god who should not be able to leave his post. They've been trying to tell us for months. They buried it in the first teaser. They hid it in a string of numbers you scrolled right past. They stitched it into the edit of 4 trailers that 1 billion people watched and nobody decoded. And tonight, in the official trailer, they finally opened the door and showed us the god standing on the welcome mat. So let's do the one thing this trailer is begging us to do, and almost nobody will. Let's actually pay attention. Because I need you to sit with something before we're done here. Something that turns the most beloved 5 minutes in Marvel history into the original sin of the entire saga. Doctor Doom is not the villain of Avengers Doomsday. The villain is the kindest man the MCU ever made. He's got a beard now and a baby and a hammer that still answers when he calls. He is going to walk back into that room like a miracle, and he has no idea, none, that every universe about to die dies because of him. Let's get into it. Look at whose face is on the card. That's Loki, smiling, suited, the exact look he had by the end of his series. And you don't carry an ID with somebody else's face on it. This isn't a card being handed to Steve. It's a badge being flashed at him. Loki standing in a doorway saying, official business. Drowning in that same golden light, same room, same curtains. It's one continuous moment, not 2 scenes cut together. This isn't Steve stepping up to volunteer for a mission. This is the god of stories showing up uninvited at the home of a man who thought he was finished. Badge out like he's here to collect someone. Hold on to that word, uninvited, because it's about to matter more than anything else in this trailer. Where is this happening? We've seen this room before. Go back to the very first Doomsday teaser, the one that broke the internet last December. Steve Rogers rides up to a modest house on an old Triumph motorcycle. He walks inside, opens a chest, and folds his Captain America uniform away like a man putting a life to rest. And then he picks up a baby, his baby, the life he chose at the end of Endgame, the one he built with Peggy Carter after he stepped off that time platform and never came back. Same curtains, same window, same light. The room Loki is standing in, badge in hand, is that house. That single piece of set design does something enormous. It confirms on screen, with no dialogue required, that the recruitment everyone's been whispering about for months is real, and that it happens in the one place Steve Rogers went to be safe. The multiverse doesn't leave him alone. It follows him home. It walks up the path, past the motorcycle, and knocks on the door of the quietest, happiest ending any Avenger ever got. And it sends Loki to do it, which raises a question the trailer very deliberately does not answer. Think about where we left him. At the end of his own series, Loki doesn't get a house. He doesn't get a happy ending. He gets a throne, and not a throne of power, a throne of obligation. The time loom exploded. The infrastructure that kept the timelines from strangling each other tore itself apart, and Loki walked to the center of it, took the raw branches of the entire multiverse in his hands, and became the thing that holds it all together.